Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back. Hopefully hopefully that's all good now. Sorry about that.
Hey folks, this is Febreze.
Wait, what the heck? Alright. I hope it's starting soon. I hope it's starting now. And I hope it doesn't end weirdly. That was a little bit strange. How delayed is this? Why is my stream, like, super delayed? Is that a setting I have? I really gotta figure that out. There we go. I hope it's starting soon. I hope it's starting now. Yep. And I hope it doesn't. Cool. Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna be finishing up our corruption run today. Hopefully we're gonna be winning it. It is very possible that we could be dying at the very end here because I haven't done a one-shot for Handshake in quite a while. Or the Archon for that matter, and both will destroy me very, very quickly. So, one of the big problems I have is that I don't have Fury. I don't really have a source of Fury. I don't know if I need it. The plan is to get Handshake up to 50 mark, same with the Archon, and then to get Zek up to 50 sharp, have 7 powerful, and let the deck carry it away. But I do have a slight problem, as I was explaining before I unceremoniously shut down my other stream. Alright, once we get the Absolute Darkness perk, our deck for Zek is going to have too much dark in it. We will be applying dark with Dark Miasma, we will be applying dark to ourselves with Cursenomicon. This will be up to 12, this will be up to 5, that's 17 already, but don't forget his passive trait, where he suffers 1 dark at the start of every turn, which will actually go up to 10 dark at the start of every turn. And that's assuming we don't get any more dark charges along the way. That means he will pop. You'll just explode immediately, and we'll be in trouble. So, my goal is to not have that happen. We might have to get rid of Dark Miasma. We might not be able to play Cursenomicon. I actually think I want to play Cursenomicon. Like, I think I really want to play it, because it is going to allow us to draw into some very efficient, cheap curses, thanks to Infestation. Infestation is the key card here, because it lets us draw a card every time we play a curse spell. So that's going to be the game plan. Now, Pestilence, also not really the best attacks for Handshake, but we're going to be supplementing that with Book of Nightmares. Book of Nightmares is going to be what we're using to get into high damage range with Zek. And yeah, that's the overall game plan. Hello, Binpin. Good of you to join me. How are you doing this wonderful Saturday? Saturday for me. We got Choir we're going to get later. We're going to get Scourge on enemies can stack and spread 100% of the charges. The spreading probably won't really matter. The stacking will hopefully really matter. We'll get Scourge up to quite a high amount, and hopefully minus all those resistances by quite a lot on Handshake, because Handshake has tons of dark resist. And then we'll get Mark +3. This will just guarantee that we have the maximum mark needed. But yeah. Also, last thing, I did buy a pet. I bought Poisonous Bite. It seemed like the most useful of the things I had available to me. Not sure how good it'll actually end up being, but I figured a little bit of extra damage will help, potentially, and maybe we'll take a Noxious Blast, and maybe that'll be good. Alright, time to get on with the show. So, first thing I want to do is save. I always want to save. But I want to check out our path. So we have 2 knights. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. One of them is even weak to dark. We have a psychic guy. This also doesn't look too bad, though. That's some resistance to dark. Corruption Bell. Take another fight. This is going to be actually the harder one. And then we'll go rest. Fight the twins. Okay. Should be pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, laying it all out like that really makes me feel like it's not going to be okay at all. But we'll see. We'll see if I have the damage. A rare equipment shot, removing a card, not really interesting. Also, Starry Night is, like, funny enough, one of the things we really won't be able to do in the end. Ooh, been going well. Just released part 1 of the balance patch. Trying to release my speed nano update. I hope they end up being fun. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's see. Ooh, our innate setup. Wonderful. Yeah, totally got this. All right, we want expert tracker, of course. We like a lot of this. I mean, I like a lot of this. I could just scavenge the expert tracker. In that case, why don't I get rid of scavenge though? Good question. Why don't I? Yeah, this seems fine. And then we shall set up. We don't need the chant of initiative right now. That's in the deck so we can make it purple. We'll speed up the whole team. 24 speed. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, I could have... Okay, I should play my spells before I do that so I can draw better. Wow, we are very, very fast. But not quite fast enough. We'll have to slow down the hand check clones with Andrin. Interesting. Andrin has to do the slows? No, because we'll speed up Navalea with Chant of Initiative, right? That was the plan. But that won't work for the Archon clone if he ends up coming out. Well, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. Okay, Book of Nightmares, not purple, not what we're doing yet. Curse of Torment, actually really good to discard. We love seeing an empty hand here, so we can discard it and hopefully get it with Cold Snap. That's going to be the game plan in the future. And then we have Uproot, Uproot, Speed Up. Yeah, 26 speed is good. Zek, we really want to make sure that he draws into his AoE cards. But yeah, we have to make sure Zek doesn't explode. There's Cold Snap. So this is like, once this is purple, this will be free. I'm just like gonna do a demonstration of the game plan now. Which won't trigger as much as I want, but it will still be good. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. Okay. And then we'll have this. Zek's gonna have a ton of draw. Could have had Dark Ritual played, but we didn't get the chance. Okay, we did get another Scroll of Intellect, thankfully. Let's see what we have coming up. We do want to draw a lot of this. Okay, we like this. We like this a lot. We have a tune-up. Get the Ballad of Conquest. Easy as that. Encore. Conquest. Conquest. Chant. Tactical Thinking. Get the Vigilance. We have a setup. Do I spend the energy on that, though? What do I want to draw? Yeah, I want to draw everything, so we're fine. Because I just need to play another Chant of Accuracy. Cool. So that is up to 36 sharp. And that's pretty good. Does Nav not have +1 decay? She doesn't. it's a little bit of a mistake. I'll be honest, I wasn't reading Defiled Legacy when I was making the team. Whoops. Well, yeah, that would make a nice big difference here. Is having +1 decay for the extra resistance minus. But things are fairly resistance minus right now. Hopefully that's good enough. Hide, how many cards do I have? So I'm going to be drawing like 10 or something. So let's get rid of the Curse of Exhaustion. And we should be set. This should be good enough damage regardless. But yeah, we have to not blow up. Gosh, why is not blowing up such a difficult proposition for me? Okay. Yeah, this is going to be silly. Oh, that will just kill me because I don't have evasion. We also need evasion on Zek if I want to be able to do this. Right, okay. A little bit sketchy then. In which case, let's do a Black Death. No, we could do other things first. I can still do a Curse of Fragility. Yeah, we'll do that. We have a lot of dark. Yeah, we got a lot of dark. And we can do this now. Wow. Incredible amounts of damage here. Yeah, we might as well do this. I think that's gonna like chain kill, almost. Okay, we might as well do this then. Wow. Okay. Yeah, maybe the +1 decay was needed, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, Recurring Nightmare would have actually loved to find that for Zek. Shadow Binding's interesting. Maybe I would have liked to find that for Nav. No, the clones can't be shadow bound. Weapons Cache gives Andrin something to do in the later game. It's upgraded. I don't mind it. We take the fun cards. I could take Poison Flask in the hopes of making Noxious Fumes better. But we don't have like maximum Fury. We're not going to be going that high of damage on that path anyways. Do like Shadow Binding. Would have taken it earlier. I can afford the Weapons Cache in Andrin's deck right now. I think it's consistent enough. Maybe I should have gotten another setup. Reoccurring Nightmare is just not going to be the play for Nav. And then we can't really buy anything here, but let's look at the wares anyways. Okay, Kingmaker. Ooh, okay. This might change how I want to spend my money. Yeah, this might... I think I had like 1,500 at the start when I came into this act. And, let me tell you, Blackguard solves a lot of Zek's problems. That could be very strong. I mean, the Proficient is also a 2 draw on skills, which is pretty good. Probably maybe for Nav, maybe. But yeah, that would be very, very nice. Okay, well, we'll see. At least I know that's there. Whenever, let's see, when a monster deals damage, immune to Scourge and Decay. This would make it hard to actually win. We might still be able to do it, though. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot the Decay perk on Nav. Well, I mean, I forgot several things, I think. Like, having the Fury perk on Zek makes me sad right now, because he's going to have no HP for Fury anyways. Even if we did find it, he would bleed to death. Maybe, I don't know, maybe if we can do it actually turn 1, we'd be fine, but that's a very big if. I'm trying to think if I could actually do this or not. I think I might be able to. I think I'm just gonna not. Okay, but yeah, we're at 24 speed. So we want to trace self. We have a scavenge. We don't like that. We don't like that. I don't need this. I need other things. But I don't know what I'm drawing necessarily. So we have to probably trace ourselves. Yeah, we have to trace ourselves. Unfortunately. Could put the setup into the bin. Then we'll have the adrenaline in the bin. Now we have the setup. 1, 2, 3. Put expert tracking on top because we're going to play the wild hunt. Do another setup. I do like that. We don't need the extra speed right now, so let's do detection on everything. Nav can have her stuff. Defiled Legacy is kind of cool. I do like Dark Ritual, I think. Alright. Pretty good. K-perk doesn't matter for this fight. Yeah. Well... Probably if I took the other thing, it might have. I don't know. Let's see. Do I want to play Dark Ritual or do I want to play Cold Snap? Age-old question. Many are still trying to figure out the answer. Wait, I have 5 energy? Alright, 5 energy is not enough right now. And also, yeah, like, the other problem is Curse of Torment won't cost any energy. Oh, wait, but it will cost energy if I overcharge it. Right, that's the other plan. I think Tome of Intellect's still better for the most part, so we'll do that, and then we'll do this. What's gonna have the damage? I don't know. Thought you were gonna take the Corruptor. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I was gonna take the Corruptor too, but I don't think I need the free upgrade. And also it looked kind of hard. I was worried I needed the resistances. Yeah. Okay, so we have the Trace on self. We already have... Okay, we're gonna get the tune-up, which is good. Could get the Encore guaranteed. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. We want to draw a tune-up. We want to draw a lot of this stuff. We don't want to draw Chant of Initiative. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll tune up. Grab, I don't know, does it make sense to grab this Chant of Accuracy in the hopes that the other Chant of Accuracy, like, it gets drawn? Maybe. Now we can play Ballad of Conquest. Yeah, that was maybe not what I cared about. Oh, we could do the Ballad of Evasion for Zek if I really want to have the stuff go on. Okay. Encore, Ballad of Conquest, still seems good. Yeah, this is gonna be a fine fight. We'll do the Ballad of Evasion too. Should stop the Dark Explosion. So 34, pretty good amount of sharp. Drain Life is not what we want. I mean, Scroll of Intellect's also not what we want, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, 5 draw, so maximum draw on Zek. Wow, the Dark Explosion did a lot there. I'm a believer in this. Very much a believer. Now we do have the Cursonomicon that I can totally play. We have this. And yeah, let's get this show on the road. Wow, we have insane amounts of damage. we have ludicrous amounts of damage. This is not even going to be remotely close. Here, let's play Pestilence, just see what happens. Oh, everything died? Okay, cool. Great. That's exactly the type of damage I want to see, because we're going to need to do that to hand check. Could take a Mana Gem. Am I going to need a Mana Gem? Are you going to corrupt the Cursonomicon? I'm thinking about it. I have to figure out a way where I don't explode to the amount of dark I take. Tempting to take another Cursonomicon, because again, we want to see that at the top of our deck the most. So I think I actually might want to take it. As weird as it sounds. Because we want to discard it. So I think that makes sense. It's a weird choice, I know. But it makes sense in my brain. Corrupted Blade is like the small weapon that we'd actually want to see from Weapons Cache. It's possible like Hidden Blade, Corrupted Blade would be good. I did have a route for that on this floor. And yes, I'm taking note of everything I find on the floor, because if I don't, I'm worried I'm going to lose. Evanescence, I just think is bad. And then Endless Abyss, we already said nay. Mana Gem, once again. I think I could use a Mana Gem. I have Infestation. I have a lot of draw now. Yeah, and it's decent for a Recurring Nightmare, you're right. 100% agree. Okay, so now we lay down a save, because we're going to have to do some shenanigans on this one, most likely. Let us lay it down. Well, actually, the shenanigans on this one, I don't even use the save for. Whatever, I want the save for the future. Yes, let's empower the bell. Corrupt cards for free, except we can lose our HP. Don't worry, it's not totally free. So Chant of Initiative. Yeah, let's do that. All right, I don't even know what the point of resistances is at this point. Like, we're gonna have no HP to have those resistances, right? Okay, time to lose all the HP. This is a good idea. Trust. Book of Nightmares is the next most important thing. Oh, it gives draw too. That's kind of nice. Forgot about that. We might have to do this a couple of times. Does Mana Gem, it starts in the opening hand. I don't think I actually want that. Pestilence, we're not going to do. Cursonomicon, I mean, having 4 curses in the deck might not be bad. Might as well sacrifice those 2. Yeah. Yeah, there's a very real possibility of doing that. Could upgrade it. Having a 4 in the deck, it's a very minor difference. But sure. I don't know what else I want to corrupt here. Aside from maybe Curse of Fragility. Yeah, it doesn't seem bad. Let's try it. We failed. Alright, I can accept 1 failure. Alright, we do go down to 1 HP. Okay, I can't accept 2 failures, but that's good to find out. We can go down to actually 1 HP. I was hoping the game wasn't going to let me do that. Full transparency. But yeah, the game's gonna let me do that. So now we have to go down to Curse of Fragility. Sticking around isn't bad. Yeah, it's not. Like I could do it for Curse of Exhaustion. It's just like it's such a minor gain here. I guess Curse of Exhaustion not sticking around is kind of a plus. Alright, this is gonna take a couple of attempts, so bear with me. I got the success. Excellent. Book of Nightmares. God, I can't believe we can go down to 1 HP on everybody. You're right, I might as well sack the resistances too. That's gonna be a pain. Ooh. I mean, Gustav and Andrin won't hit that at least. Maybe they can have some resistances and maybe it'll matter. I don't know. So we need this. Pick 2 cold spells. Oh, that's even better for Curse of Torment. The reason I suggested this is because I saw the code for if max HP is less than 1, then equals greater than max HP equals 1. Gotcha. Yeah, well, you saw it. You knew it was coming. And I'm paying the consequences. So Navalea is going down to 0, so we might as well sack these resistances. Resistances don't matter anymore. All that matters is winning on the first turn. Well, at least we can make our chances high. That's kind of nice. Are you kidding me? It failed? I'm not accepting that, no. I won't accept a failure at that. We're in trouble. Okay. Again, most important things. Most important things. Now, if I could have Andrin do Ballad of Evasion, that would actually be kind of nice. The Chant of Initiative should let him do that. Book of Nightmares. Get Navalea. We don't need resistances. Who cares? Going down to 1 HP is a problem. It's what I would call in the industry a bad idea. Hey, we got the successes. Okay, if you pick up items, I think your HP still goes up. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can get rid of some of this HP and then have it come back up, which is totally against the spirit of the challenge, but this is my challenge, so I don't care what you think. If you're against that, that is. Totally fine if you aren't against it, you know? Then we're good. I think actually a really good trace here might be the key to victory. Yeah, that's what we want to see. And then what? We gotta have a free vigilance. Andrin could have like the most energy he's ever had. Yeah, we actually like the setup sticking around, I think. Okay, let's worry about that in a second. Those are some things we can get rid of. Now, Chant of Initiative, we can't afford to get rid of. Oh, Gustav might need resistances. Did I get rid of resistances on Andrin? I'm a fool. Maybe. I don't know. It probably doesn't actually matter. But we do need Chant of Initiative upped. This has to happen. Cool. Discount on weapons cache. Yeah. I can afford to get rid of one of these. I prefer not to. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, we're like guaranteed to have pretty much like maximum draw. The buffer's huge too. The Ratman doesn't matter, but like, I don't know, we'll do this. Goes Fragility. I could have it on Mana Gem, but the Mana Gem doesn't really matter. Pestilence doesn't really matter. There's just a lot of things that I can just go away. Like, I think I should get rid of Pestilence by the end. Maybe? I don't know. Black Death is going to actually be kind of bad on the hand check fight, isn't it? No? Time to go down. Cool. And then I can afford to get rid of another Curse of Exhaustion, so if this goes away, it's fine. Alright, it stayed. Wonderful. 1 HP, 1 HP. Excellent, excellent. Pestilence Vanishing is fairly good. Yeah, I'm planning to remove it from my deck anyways, though, before the end. Because we're going to have single targets, hopefully. But yeah, the reduction in cost here is good, but it already... So what's weird to me is, like, doesn't it already have a reduced cost? Yeah, oh, and it's 0 cost and Vanish. Yeah, whether they stay in the deck or not, I'm hoping doesn't really matter for Andrin. If it does matter, we're in trouble. Let's see, what can I get rid of here? I'd rather not get rid of a Scavenge, to be honest. The Vigilance is also fairly important. It's like extremely important. It's definitely one of those things that you don't want to get rid of. Now for the frog, we could have another buffed Chant of Accuracy. I actually don't want to get rid of Ballad of Conquest, as cool as it would be to have a purple here. I just don't think that'll be the play for us. I mean, it is pretty good at purple. Ballad of Evasion seems good at purple, though. The thing about Ballad of Conquest is it actually can stay in the deck, and I like that. Same with the Chant of Accuracies potentially staying in the deck. I should have gotten a Scavenge on Gustav. That's my bad. 60% chance for this Ballad of Evasion to stay or go. What are the resistances doing for me anyways? Let's make it 70. Failed! Wasn't going to work no matter what. Alright, well, I can accept that. And then 16 HP. Good, good. I need Vigilance, so I can't afford to have that be purple, although I would love to have it cost 0 energy. I agree. Weapons Cache could probably stay or go, so why not just upgrade it here, right? Although we could upgrade the Scavenge here. That's kind of a why not. That's a why not. Yeah, let's upgrade the Scavenge. That's fun. Yeah, alright. We had pretty much all successes. We're at 11 HP, 1 HP, 16 HP, and 1 HP again. That is to say, we're in trouble. Okay, so that doesn't kill me. All resistances plus 25% probably does. And ruining my my card selection probably does, so we're gonna not do this. We can always reroll corruptions if too many go poorly. Yeah. Nah, we have the hero trace now. The super trace. Which can very much make sure we get what we want. So we have Chant of Initiative into Ballad of Evasion. I don't even need the Expert Tracker, though I kind of think that's still going to be better for us in the long run. So am I going to be Ballad of Evasioning? No. No, I'm not. Am I going to be drawing into Setup? We have 1 draw, 2 draw. We have 2 draw, so we could draw into Setup. So we'll do that. Grab the energy. Then we'll have Expert Tracker. So we got what we needed there. Curse of Torment going in the bin is exactly what we want to see. I like Shadow Imbuement too. And yeah, draw into the setup. Might as well do this first. Play this down. I don't think that we're gonna have like anything else we do. But like we can pretend. We can pretend. Adrenaline maybe? Yeah, because I already have the energy. So everything else I play could just be done regardless. And hey, we could do detection once again. That was pretty good. That's a good turn. Won't deny it. Can't pretend. Alright. Defiled Legacy, that's pretty good. We do need the Cold Snap to show up. But other than that, we're sitting pretty. Now, I do think Zek's gonna get enough energy. Did I not purple the Cold Snap? Right, because I purpled double Curse of Torment and then... Yeah, that makes sense. Oops. That's a big whoops. I mean, not that I'd have the energy. Well, no, I would have the energy. Yeah, that's a huge whoops. Okay, well, we'll take that into consideration. That's something I could easily improve. I already have the max draw, but let's do this. Yeah, I could just upgrade Cold Snap. The cool thing about purple Cold Snap, though, is that it was gonna give us a, what's it called? I could potentially find 2 cold spells, which might never come up, but if it did, ooh, if it did, it'd be so cool. So Encore is cool. We want Tune-Up, though. I should have gotten a Scavenge. Okay, there's lots of things I could improve here. If things go poorly. We don't need tune-up. We have chant of initiative. I didn't need to do all that. Okay. Well, hey. That will improve Zek's damage a little bit. He's got max energy now. We have Encore for Ballad of Conquest. Like, that should be a good amount of damage. Definitely should have drawn into something better here. Ooh, I should have actually put the evasion on Zek. Yeah, 30 is not the best sharp we've seen. I'll get rid of a malicious eye. I think these guys are all toast. Negative 95% resistance, huh? It is rough to be you. Wow, okay, so we do the infestation. We have, let's just play like a pestilence. I don't know. It's gonna do some stuff. Let's just play our other pestilence. Alright, it did some stuff. I think we're fine. Ooh, another Ballad of Conquest. You know, this also lets me know that I could purple it. I will take another ballad. We do need to switch it up, but that's fine. Evanescence upgraded is not good enough. Mass invisibility, I'm hoping we don't need that. There we go. Place to rest. We could forage for shards. I don't have a healer. I can't get rid of this. I can't get rid of this void memory. Alright, well, let's take a save here. I'd rather not get a shame if this goes poorly. I also don't really need the foraging for shards, but like, I kind of want to have it just for fun. Give it to me. Yeah, success. We get the gold and the shards. It'll be nice. Free card upgrade. Again, I guess I want this? I guess I do want this. Sure. If this goes horribly, we'll just redo it. You can recover 30% of Zek's HP, though. Thanks. I got rid of Melodic Rhythm, right? Yeah, okay. You were just reminding me. Okay, Wild Hunt, I do like. Can we afford to do it? We have 2 draw. So 1, 2. I mean, we can technically afford to do it if that's all we want to do and not play anything else. So I think Wild Hunt's got to go. I think Uproot's got to go. I think the Sad's obviously got to go. Let's go dig deep. We shall dig extremely deep. I think the trace is going to be relevant for others. Okay, we got the Cursed Torment, and the Cold Snap, and the Book of Nightmares. I don't think Book of Nightmares is going to be super relevant for these fights. Outside of boss fights, it should be less relevant anyway. Cold Snap being free is going to be very nice. Setup, 2, 3. Don't need the weapons cache. Doesn't really matter what we're drawing here. We could do the scavenge. If I want to have, like, uproot, maybe? I don't know. This is, like, not going to be the most mark that we've ever put down. It's a bad turn, but that's what you expect with Sads, right? Speaking of Sads, here we go. Get rid of all these. Make sure we draw our AoE. Okay, we got our Cold Snap. We have our Curse of Torment. We don't have Defiled Legacy. We do get it. We draw another Sad. Yeah. Unfortunate as it is. That was kind of likely. Yeah, sure. Spend another energy on this because we didn't do Defiled Legacy, so you'll have lower resistances at least. Void Memory. Yep. Okay. Self Trace. We could draw into tune-up, but like at the cost of everything. And then do we want this extra Scroll of Intellect? I think we do. So let's see. 1, 2. We have 2 draw. I have to get rid of everything. What did it cost you? Everything. Alright, Tune up. We have the Ballad of Conquest. We want this one. I don't even have Chant of Initiative, so I don't know why I'm like thinking that was a thing I could do. Oh, but I had tune up, duh. That's why I was thinking about it. Okay, we got the scroll. Drew into the other Ballad of Conquest. Not ideal. This is pretty good. Alright, well, Ballad of Conquest it is. Let's have like one of our least damaging turns ever. And they have a high resistance count. Now we do have Cursemancy. We do have Infestation. And we do have luck on our side, I suppose. Curse cards are awesome. Okay, we do want to draw. We like you being lowered. Yeah, this might take like actually some time. Like you could pop with darkness, but like we don't have that guarantee on anybody else. Okay. We have that. Can't play Cursenomicon. At 1 HP. Oh man, I like for a split moment I forgot I was on 1 HP. I was like, oh, you know what? This isn't so bad. I'm fine. I can just maybe tank a turn. No, you can't. You can't take any turns. I will kill you. It's looking kind of bad. Do we have one more? We do have one more. Yep. That's a problem. This is so funny. I just want to watch them die. The 1 HP. It's so good. Oh, straight to Navalea. Alright, let's reload the combat. We can do this. I think we can do this. We just have to get rid of more resistances. I can't believe I didn't upgrade that Cold Snap. It's going to eat at me for days. I think we're okay to just do this sort of trace. Yeah, this draw on Andrin is awful, but that makes sense. We have a sad in our hand. Really bad to have a wasted draw here. Drawing into deflect. So, like, this is the one of the cards that we want. So we can sing, do this, and then we trace ourselves. And I think we had to do that. Man, that was a decent turn from Zek. We have to like fix the frog's turn maybe? Yeah, maybe the frog just had... Yeah, the frog had an awful turn, right? Because the draw order was like the worst I've ever seen. So what are we doing? Doing this. We get into setup. We have Expert Tracker, we can put this on top, not that it matters. What am I looking for? I could look for Ballad of Evasion, potentially. We want to get rid of this. Maybe I want Book of Nightmares. I don't think I do. Maybe I want the Dark Ritual. Maybe I don't want the Cold Snap into Curse of Torment. This seems wrong though. I think I want the Cold Snap into Curse of Torment. I do some other bad stuff though, right? Maybe the Book of Nightmares is just better. It's questionable. Lots of questionable options. Okay, we could scavenge something. Get a Wild Hunt. Let's try it. It's something different from what we did last time. Oh, if I had the stands, I actually could play that? Interesting. Might have been worth it. We get the Cold Snap. which is great, but it's not like the ideal here. Yeah, we draw both our sads. Ugh, gosh. That's just like not the kind of luck you want to see. I think I'm going to be a little bit crazy and do this. Then, yeah, you have to have it. Because you're like the most dark resistant person on the planet. And now we have to trace ourselves. Gosh, what a draw. What an incredibly bad draw. I think you might need to ballot on Andrin. I think you might be right. Yeah, because this is like 1, tune up, grab, it's fine. 2, draw, it's cool. Get the energy there, not max energy. Draw the terrible Ballad of Conquest here. Get rid of some of the Curses of Fragility. We have maximum draw, but not maximum energy. Okay. We don't get to double up on like our Ballad of Conquest whatsoever. We only have 15 sharp. And 6 powerful for that matter. Well, we're up to 7 now. Okay. Infestation. It's gonna help us draw. Cursomancy, that's what I was looking for. Curse of Fragility. We want that on probably the Dark Monk, maybe. We know that Dark Explosions are going to be the best on her, so maybe we save all of our Dark Explosions for that. Drain Life we weren't able to get rid of this time. This might be better overall. Even though it feels like I'm doing a heck of a lot less damage. Feels like I'm doing a lot less damage. Okay. Curse. We can curse a Nomicon. It's good, trust. Okay, I don't know why I'm hitting like the person who like doesn't die to darkness. This is damage, but it's not like the most damage. Wow, this is like, whew, boy. Yeah. Yeah, this is what you can expect to see. Could you like die though? There you go. I just had to ask. Sometimes all you gotta do is ask. Okay, we did do a Ballad of Evasion, so hey, ears open. Oh, you got the bleed on instead of the Sanctify? I thought because the bleed came first, I would be lucky enough to survive. Okay, maybe Navalea gets the kills somehow. Sure, this is cool. Navalea can have energy. Navalea has theoretical a way of killing one of these people. Ooh, Andrin has weapons cache. That's a card that certainly exists. You have 3 evasion? Yeah, it makes it so bleed can't be buffered, you're right. You're right, that's what the cause was. I wasn't even thinking about it. Navalea, do you want to like go? Yeah, that was the problem I had. Nav has dark stacks. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like maybe Nav can pull this out. Let's look at that. We even have this. We have Defiled Legacy we can draw into. That's pretty big. Okay. And now we could Curse of Torment this guy. I mean, if I just play this at max, does this like, yeah, woohoo, we did it. Worth it, totally worth it. Not really, but we did it. Nav for the win. 1 HP. Didn't need anything more. Do you think I should take a healing serenade? 1 HP. Dark Concoction. Dark Concoction's very interesting. If I wasn't so all in on what I was doing here, I might want a Dark Concoction. Parry is also like interesting because it's like a form of survival where we don't instantly die. Like, have we ever thought that a purple parry could make all the difference in the world? I'm like, the difference between 1 and like 44 health is starting to really like become apparent to me. I don't know how to say it, but like this excites me. Titanfall is not what we're looking for. Recurring Nightmare. I guess like Nav could do damage, but like that's not what we're going for. Also, was Nav at like hatred stacks there? I felt like she was doing more damage than I had on her. That parry's tempting. Dark Concoction being a small weapon is really cool. Hopefully we just find that with Andrin. Okay. Get the free card upgrade. We want that on basically Nav. Yeah, we need this Cold Snap. Okay, it's going to be 0 cost. That's going to save us some energy. We have the Chant of Accuracy we can upgrade. We have a Mana Gem we can upgrade. I mean, I might as well. Sure. I don't have the purple Nomicon. What was I purpling all this time? We can do the other Chant of Accuracy, stay in the deck. That's fine. Oh, I could have switched this Ballad of Evasion over. I don't know if 1/1 benefits from Hatred. Yeah, you and me both. Could switch this uproot right now. Doesn't really matter though. Oh, we can switch this weapon cache right now, so. Let's do it. Or I could switch this trace to be self. And then we have 8 on another hero. We'll do this one. Alright, here we go. Twins fight. Do you think I should recover 30% of my HP? And check next fight. Dude, look at these resistances. Have you ever seen such glorious resistances in HP? This is amazing. Oh gosh. Oh boy. What are we doing on this fight? I want to mark them up as much as possible. Having purple vigilance would have been nice here. Okay. First things first. Probably, let's try hero tracing ourselves with the weak one. Yeah, we want to get rid of all that. That's good to get rid of. And then I think we'll have enough draw that I can maybe make this Chant of Initiative work. Yep. We did get draw in the opening hand. Yeah, Nav. This will be like kind of what we need to do anyways. This is a good like test case for us. We got Wild Hunt. That's interesting. Vulnerabilities would probably be pretty good here. I think the evasion's going to be relevant. The Wild Hunt was not really relevant. Maybe we should not have Wild Hunt there. But Nav can have a really amazing turn. Let's hope to, I'm getting rid of Helping Hand just to hope to draw into the better cards. And then the Frog. The Frog we need to make sure has a good turn. This Ballad of Conquest is the good one. The Chant of Accuracy is a good one. The Chant of Initiative is necessary. The Frog was going to have a good turn, believe it or not. The Frog was guaranteed a good turn. Though, maybe I get rid of a Tactical Thinking. I mean, Chant of Accuracy is just, it's one of the things we want. Like, what else can I say? I guess I want a double. So maybe I get rid of one of them. We'd like the purple ones. I guess that trace can go on Zek. Okay, we didn't get Cold Snap, unfortunately. Unless... Wait. No, didn't get Cold Snap, unfortunately. But we do have Curse of Torment, and we do have Defiled Legacy. Is that going to be better than Tome of Intellect? Almost certainly not. Maybe? I don't know. It's kind of close. It's weirdly close. I think Zek's going to have to make do with his amount of energy that he currently has. Or, no, that's right. I was going to give energy with Dark Ritual. Yeah, we'll Curse of Torment here. And then we'll Dark Ritual there. And then Zek's got max draw. Frog's got a little bit more energy. We have a speed up. If I want to speed up, we can do Ballad of Conquest, but we don't need to do it yet. We have Encore coming up. We have a Ballad of Evasion. We don't need this tune-up. Do I need the Ballad of Evasion? The answer is no. We already have one of those up. So, let's do a draw. And then we know we're going to want to do Ballad of Conquest. This is a pretty good setup turn. Okay, we drew everything, so we don't need tactical thinking. 1, 2, 36 sharp. That's a lot more like it. Now let's get rid of all the bad stuff. Curse of Nomicon, we can actually play it, and I'm probably going to want to play that. So, we just need Infestation. We drew it. Okay. So we have Curse of Nomicon. Put that in our deck. This. Okay. And we have Mana Gem, thankfully, for the energy. Let us Curse of Fragility. What are you doing? Are you attacking all heroes? Deal 13 damage to all heroes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we survive, as long as we get rid of one of them. So let's just get rid of the one that's easiest to get rid of. I should have done min resist too. Should have done min resist, yeah. Wasn't even aware that was going to be a thing I could do. Yeah, we just want to make sure we get rid of this guy. So let's, well, maybe we're going to get rid of him anyways. Let's do it this way. Yeah, I have a feeling. I've got a feeling. Malicious Eye. Black Death jumps 4, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Curse of Exhaustion. We're just gonna need to hit this guy, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty good. All right, one-shot the twins. That's the plan. I'm glad we could one-shot the twins. Another Curse of Nomicon. Not really in the cards for me. A Last Reward. Getting that upgraded could be pretty good. Death Coil's also a cold spell. So what happens if I lose HP when I have 1 HP? Does anybody know the answer? Alright. Last Reward. Last Reward's probably good enough for Andrin. Especially if we can upgrade it. Curse of Nomicon, take 2. Definitely don't. Definitely not any of this stuff. Death Coil. Death Coil's interesting. You would lose 0. Yeah. Rounds down. Nice. So wait, are you saying if it's 0.6 it would round up? Okay, Curse of Torment gives me 5. And this gives me 3. Got it. Okay. Cool, we got the loot. Okay, Mountain King. Ooh, Destiny. Another Golden Harp, too. And Glacial Mallet. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, I could probably burn on my stuff. Who has defense cards? That's right, Andrin has defense cards, and Andrin maybe doesn't need the hunting ring anymore. Andrin has a defense card anyway. He's got 1 deflect left in the deck. And 40 max HP. Oh, you're right. You know what? Maybe that'd be giving me too much max HP. This is definitely something to think about, though. I mean, I could just take the Cloak of Speed, you know? then that would lower his max HP, right? Because what is he at? He's got 11 whole max HP right now. And that's from the plus 10 Brigand armor. I mean, plus 10 all this other stuff too. But we could just take a Cloak of Speed and it'd be hilarious. Okay. I mean, the Diamond Ring, it's a consideration. The plus 40 max HP is kind of crazy. A Tyrant Necklace is just here for no real reason. Destiny is hard to pass up. Alright, Andrin. Bin said it sounded fun, so you're going down to 1 HP. I think the draw is genuinely more important in Andrin's deck than the cost reduction. But who... I mean, I want to take the cost reduction in somebody's deck. Gosh, it would have been nice to get Fountain Pen onto the higher level here. Dark Flame Ring. I mean, Architect's Ring is like, eh. Maybe it'll be useful, maybe it won't. We really don't know. You already have a purple golden harp. Scavenge would have been amazing on Gustav. I'm very disappointed with myself for not picking up the Scavenge now that I'm thinking about how golden harp affects Ballad of Conquest. It's probably best on Nav. She needs the most energy, right? Destiny? I mean, maybe. Yeah, it would be good on her for sure. But the draw is also good on her, as is giving All in Heroes Inspire +1. Maybe the All in Heroes Inspire +1 doesn't really matter that much, though, because she already does that. The draw is definitely something we'd be losing out on. It's a close one. I think Destiny might be good because we need energy in any shape and form, and this is energy. The frog we can't really get rid of its weapon. I could take another golden harp. Yeah, exactly. It's just Zek who could benefit from the extra draw, and that might not even matter. We didn't get any armors that I would have liked to see. Getting Stanza doesn't matter. So it's really, do I take Diamond Ring on Zek? Do I take Mountain King on Zek just for fun? I'm like, hey, here's this challenge I'm doing, and we just don't worry about Zek. Also, you don't have to Cold Snap the Curse of Torment with Destiny. That's true. Well, and I have 2 Curse of Torments, actually, so I could Cold Snap one of them and have one of them be cheap if it ends up being drawn in my hand, but I'm really looking forward to being at least my Tome of Intellect being free. If not, Book of Nightmares as well. Book of Nightmares is one of those things we're going to want to see. Alright, Zeki Poo, what you got? What you got for me? Shadow Rune, I mean, maybe it'll come into play, we don't know. I mean, it could take Dark Flame Ring, it's like technically more damage. I also lose more HP. Wait, so if I take Diamond Ring, actually I need to do an experiment. I'm sorry if this ruins my 1 HP run, but I need to know. I go up to 26 HP, you get all the HP back? That's crazy. I have like 20 more HP I could sacrifice to the gods. To the dark gods. Everything else here really doesn't matter. I'll take the gold. You never know. Maybe we'll find a shop. So we're gonna have Mark +3. It's incredible. We'll have Scourge can stack. Yeah, it's incredible. Choir for sure, and then I might want to hold off on the Absolute Darkness. We'll take a moment there. I'll cool my head, slow my roll. This fight scares me. Can't be marked. Belfior also kind of scares me. Yeah, you don't have to Cold Snap to the Curse of Torment with Destiny. To the Curse of Nomicon. Yeah, exactly. Like, maybe with that, Zek can survive, I don't know, anything? Oh, we have 23 HP, 8 HP. Oh, we have 8 HP, right, because they leveled up. Okay. Alright, well, we had 1 HP for a little bit there. I hope nobody's too disappointed that I'm no longer at 1 HP. I mean, if it matters to anyone, I'm effectively at 1 HP with all these negative resistances and 8 HP. Let's go up. I'm like, I want to go up for the maximum HP. I don't really, but I'm not taking the extra dark on Zek just yet. Ashy Sky is scary. See if we can do it. Exotic equipment shop, you never know. Was that a 30% off exotic equipment shop? I hope it was. It probably wasn't, because they underrate Ashy Sky by quite a lot, even though 20% resistances and +4 damage is a ton to deal with. Okay. Got a last reward. This is interesting. Don't think last reward's going to be the play. We could scavenge detection later on, but it'll actually make it worse. Funny enough. I think we have enough draw. So let's do it this way. Do this setup. We do a deflect. We have the purple setup. Okay, we got a lot of energy. Put this up top. Wild Hunt. Other setup. We have even more energy. If I want to play the Adrenaline. Which if I play Adrenaline, I'm in the catch-22 of draws. Ay, the Adrenaline just doesn't quite fit. Okay, Defiled Legacy, Curse of Torment, we got Cold Snap, okay. The Dream is alive. The Dream is super alive. You can hear the excitement. Okay, we can just put the Dark Explosion on him. And then we want the Frog to have a good draw. Yeah, we don't like that Ballad of Conquest. Don't think I need that Chant of Accuracy. Reduce the cost of the 2 highest cards? Sorry, it took me a second to figure out what was going on there. I was like, why did I just have 2? That's incredible! Oh my gosh, Purple Destinies is amazing. Sorry if that was a little bit loud, but ooh. Ooh. We're in real good shape. Okay. Yeah, let's give you this Book of Nightmares. It's extra draw. You know it to be true. Here you go. And then we're almost at max draw there. Let's do this. 3? Alright. 13 Scourge. You're at negative 95% resistances. Incredible. Okay, we maybe want this Ballad of Evasion. Okay, we draw. We draw. Yes. That was good energy gain. We definitely draw. And then we set up. And we have to get what we want. Which is, we don't need tune-up. I mean, I could put this back, but it's the same difference in energy. So we chant. We encore. Ballad. Ballad. This is exactly how we drew it up. At 36 sharp. I do need more sharp, weirdly. I think we have to get rid of this, like, Pestilence. Just gonna go all in on our draw here. Infestation was the last card we did. I played that literally perfectly. There's no way I could have known, but it was perfect. The damage! Oh gosh, did you see this damage? Ooh. Ooh. I'm just gonna play this now. Okay. Yeah. Seems fair. Seems totally fair to me. I think this is fine. Okay. Well, Ashy Sky no longer matters. Energizing Serenade is unfortunately too darn slow. Theoretically, I could play Death Coil for free, but it's not a curse spell, so it doesn't matter to me. Long past the point of Scroll of Intellect being interesting. Energizing Serenade. Now, if there was some way I could get up to stanza 3 straight away, maybe. You gotta love an Energizing Serenade. It's not gonna be good for us, though. Fine, this is fun. Yeah, ooh, Monoloop. I would have liked to have infinite energy on somebody. But I would have needed 1,000 more gold. Yeah, this shop doesn't have a discount? That's crazy. Sorry, that's just crazy to me. Oh, I don't have slices on Andrins. Right, I'm supposed to get slices on Andrins so that, like, if we find a continuing blade, we could draw, and then we also... That's how we get up to 50 mark really easily. Is a slice. Right. Unfortunately, I think all of these are pretty pointless. So we say nay. Okay. I can Absolute Darkness now. The question is, what are we removing? We're obviously removing cards. But what are we removing? Probably a Void Memory. If I can. Wait, do I have enough to remove a Void Memory? Please tell me I have enough to remove a Void Memory. Yeah, okay. And then I have to remove Dark Miasma, right? It costs 120... Okay, why does it cost more to remove a boon? Bin, change it, please. This makes no sense. Why is it treating it like it's an injury or like a curse or something? It's like, are you sure you want to remove your boon? Okay, we actually want to remove Pestilence too, though. Maybe I should have been taking more cards with Zek. How could I have known? But we have to remove Dark Miasma if I want to play Cursenomicon. Wait, Dark Miasma is still 3? Town effects don't apply to boon or injuries. Well, is this even a town effect? Okay, so like, yeah, the problem is still 12 plus 10 plus 3. We exactly explode on Zek. I mean, okay, I don't have to get rid of it if I know I'm going to be playing a Ballad of Evasion. At least I think that's the reason why. Well, you got me. I don't know. Chant of Accuracy, Chant of Initiative. What's the point of being low life like this? It's a challenge run. It's just for fun. There's no real point. Are we all in on the one-shotting hand-check dream? If we're all in on the one-shotting hand-check dream, I should get rid of Shock Nova. Yeah. I just do challenge runs. There's no real reason. Other than it was a suggestion by Bin. It sounded fun to do, so we thought might as well do it. Also, welcome, Nelson. Hope you're doing well. I don't know. We also just have a ton of purple cards, which is really, really fun to mess with. Yeah, so I think this is going to be changed to Blue Trace. I mean, yeah, and this is going to be changed to the uproot that stays, so we can get up to max vulnerable if I need to. Probably upgrade the last reward. You're vibing? Good to hear. Good to hear. I too am a vibing. Yeah, so the Shock Nova. The Shock Nova is literally here just for the hand check. So, the whole point of this run was we took Zek to all the corruption altars. Well, actually, we took Zek to all the altars. Zek has a feature where if he finds the, if he has enough curse spells in his deck, he has a higher percentage chance to corrupt the altar. That makes it so that you can spend 300 shards to corrupt any card with like a 70% base chance. You can also sacrifice HP, resistances, speed, or more shards in order to increase that chance. So we've been sacrificing our HP all along to increase that chance of finding, of purpleizing our cards, and we've been succeeding. So we also, for those altars, what you can do is you can literally just like press exit, then come straight back. You'll restart at the start of the altar. They're always a random chance, so you can literally just force it as an exploit if you want to do that, which is what I wanted to do because I thought that losing my HP was enough of a challenge. But it was a ton of fun. Then you go to the yellow land with the DLC. If you go towards the top route, there's like this orb-looking route thing on the path. Once you get there, you can sacrifice HP from your entire party or just one person, and they can get you the corruption orb, and that will let you corrupt any altars. So then you don't even have to like have a percentage chance of doing it. You can just corrupt any altar that you find, and we've just taken every altar path that we possibly could have. So yeah, we want curse cards in our deck for Zek for, no, so the curse cards in the Zek are really just for Act 1. We want to have the curse cards so that he has a high chance of corrupting the altar. We also saved our level up. That was earlier on yesterday's run. Sorry, I'm also thinking about like what I want to potentially get rid of here, which isn't a lot. You know what? I'm gonna bank on getting rid of Pestilence here. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be good. Foraging goes against my HP rules, right? We'll just go up to more HP. That seems impossible. So let's have Zek gain more energy. Yeah, more energy, more bless. Let's go. So you have to one shot and you need to outspeed. Yeah, I'm running an OTK variant here. Also here, I'll show you kind of like the game plan. Now we don't have any way to modify whether this works or not. I could have saved my level up on Zek, and we would have had a way to modify whether this works, but we'll try this rebuild. It's probably better on Nav. That's a good point. For the bigger Curse of Torment, that's a good point. Bin is very smart. Bin's correct. That would have been a better choice. But I did what I did. Okay, so we have our last reward here. Is there anything I'd want to find from Vanish? No, but we probably just want last reward to be 0 cost. We want this trace to be self now, so we can dig 6 into Andrin's deck. I think that's just going to be better overall. Though we won't be able to scavenge that back out. Dark Ritual being 3 energy could make all the difference. You never know. Is there anything else we want to do? Like, literally no. I don't know. Zek's going to have 3 extra damage from that Bless, though. It's going to make all the difference. Alright, Dark Ritual. Shock Nova being cheaper, so if we have to play it, it is actually decent. Helping Hand could get rid of Insanity, but if we have Insanity on us, we've already lost. Uproot being the single target's going to be the best. Weapons Cache is already what we want it to be. Last Reward's good. Dark Ritual's good. The Helping Hands just literally don't matter. Could have gotten rid of them potentially. Traces are good because we want them to stay. Ballad of Conquest. There's the thing I needed to change. Okay, so now we have 2 Ballad of Conquest that can be played on stanza 2. Excellent. Hands will only be at like -10, -20% resist or something like that before dark. You're scaring me, Bin. What if... Oh, another exotic shop option. Hexproof. Ooh, I don't know that we could do hexproof. And that's why we're going to try. Alright, we're going to try the hexproof. Yes. As someone who's done a lot of challenge runs in this game, my goal is to really just see if certain things are possible, and I kind of mess around a lot, so I use a lot of exploits. I save the game. I do a lot just to try and win here. Now, I do like last reward on setup, though it's a little bit sketchy. Yeah, if we fail, it's totally fine. Totally fine. It won't eat away at me forever. Uproot, we have setups, we can go even further into the deck. We have the Ballad of Evasion. Is there any way I could play that Ballad of Evasion? Yes, there is. So we're going to scavenge our... I could do Detection though, that might be even better. I could do no, that Uproot's not gonna do it. I'm gonna do this Chant. This is like the way to go. And now we can get this set up for free. And we're going to be able to play Adrenaline, so we're not going to be able to do Weapons Cache, but that's fine. Because we got Ballad of Evasion, we have Expert Tracker. I could give this to anybody now, but this is usually pretty good on Nav. Shock Nova and Piercing Howl to get rid of the buffer might be okay. It's going to be Filed Legacy getting rid of it, if not Piercing Howl. We have the Uproot as well, and then we can trace a Goose. I think a Goose could have a good trace. Pretty good hand, actually. Probably just draw into it a little bit. Okay. Shock Nova is not a cold spell. Also, we don't have any extra draw. This is definitely one of the dangers of Nav. Yeah. You know, that's a little bit disappointing. that's a tiny bit disappointing. Ooh, Ballad Conquest being free is very, very good. Okay, let's trace ourselves. We can get rid of this Ballad of Evasion. We know that's not going to matter. Tune-Up is already our play, so we don't need to Chant of Initiative. Encore is something we want to draw. Then we draw Scroll of Intellect into Ballad of Conquest. Fairly well. We already get the Ballad of Conquest here, I think. And now we can draw like this: Tactical Thinking, Vigilance, draw, give the extra Scroll of Intellect here, and that's pretty good. So we'll have super cheap Ballad of Conquest. All the trumpets. 37 sharp. Not bad, but 9 bless as well. Infestation is super good to see early on here. I think I'll even keep that Curse of Fragility. And we'll keep the Malicious Eye, because that'll get rid of some buffer. Get rid of Cold Snap since no Torment. Yeah, 100%. Though, we might not even have to worry about that. Being totally honest. Infestation is going to be key here. Zek's Darkness application, like, doesn't really matter. There we go. Look at that. They are all killable. And Zek's got 31 whole HP. Have you ever seen a rat with so much HP? This is more HP than I've seen in a long time. Actually, we would love to find a... Ooh, Curse of Vulnerability. Yeah. You can have your resistances lowered quite a bit. I want to draw. Give me the draw. Because I'm realizing something that we want to find is... ooh. Deep Darkness on a single monster. Not as good as I was hoping. Still not bad. Curse of Fragility. Okay, it's going to be at the very bottom here, isn't it? There's Cursomancy. Been looking for you the whole time. Yeah, I mean, they're toast. And, yeah, this is like the ideal draw. Okay, yeah, didn't even need to play that with Curse Torment. Good to see. Purple last reward on our boy here, on our Goose. I won't be mad with that. Purple Ballad of Conquest on Andrin is also maybe a play. I'm going to take it, even though it's probably wrong. Alright, let's see what we get. Shop. Every time we play Insanity, we do stuff. Ooh, Netherblade would have been cool. Although it would be best on Zek, and I'm obviously not playing it on him, so it doesn't really matter. Dark Hood is a thing. I mean, somebody dying and then coming back. Is there a resurrection? Ooh, I could have resurrection on Zek, so that if we don't get evasion on him, I could pop his... I can have him die with the Cursenomicon. Hear me out. I'd have Zek die with Cursenomicon, so then he resurrects with Skull's Resurrection. It's totally fine. Although this is +1 shadow damage. Maybe I shouldn't mess with it so much. Insanity applies dark. I mean, it's cool and all, but doesn't really matter. Netherblade's really the stuff of legends here. You know? You know, Scroll of Resurrection could be the play. Could be the play. We're fine. We're fine. We just gotta rest and recover. Make sure we're all refreshed with that HP. Alright, this is definitely Zek's time to shine. Let me lay down a save so I have this for the future. We want to make sure we have the handshake fight ready to go. Alright, million saves laid out. One of these days I'll make videos on these challenge runs. The editing just takes forever. Alright, interesting magic, dark magic you've attained, but you're a fool and you'll find out soon enough. Yeah. When you respawn, you lose all your buffs though. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that'd be terrible. Never mind. Alright, time to try to one-shot handshake. Not the ideal draw you want to see. Scry ourselves. Okay, so everything has to go really well here. There's no messing about. The deflect is actually in the way. Could maybe get the detection later. We want to get up to 50 mark though. Didn't end up needing the Song of Celerity here, but I do for the final fight. That's something to note. Okay, we get the extra energy. I can put this on top. Then we can set up Battle of Conquest. Yeah, we flew a little close to the sun, huh? We can still scavenge our setup here. We could maybe play Ballad of Evasion, Ballad of Conquest. It's gonna be better, it's probably Ballad of Conquest. We made sure Nav was... Oh, she's not gonna keep that speed though. Why was I thinking that was gonna work? That's a great question. Book of Nightmares, Shadow Imbuement's cool, but we don't necessarily have the thing that we need, but Book of Nightmares is huge. It's possible I get like rid of a Scroll of Intellect and hope. Ah, the Wild Hunt's at the very bottom. It's not where you want to see it. Last reward's also very low. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. We can uproot. Only 9 mark is really bad. Okay, yeah, Andrin's deck got a little bit too cluttered there. I could trace in a different way, and I might have to, but we'll try this out for now. Battle of Conquest, drawing early is exactly what we want to see. With Encore, no less. So maybe I just get rid of this like trace self, and we just like we draw. Yeah, while losing all your buffs from purposely dying, trying to be big brain would be a very funny ending. Yeah, right? Okay, we got Grinding Wheel. There's Curse of Torment. Okay, we did get some better stuff. We got some better stuff. Tome of Intellect. Remember, we don't have any draw. We do need to have some energy on the Goose. Well, there's energy on the Goose. Okay. We didn't get Defiled Legacy either. It's problematic. The only question is, how big do I want Curse of Torment to be? I don't know. It's a great question. Need energy on Zek, though. And I think I need the Curse of Torment to be maybe a little bit bigger. We need it to be a lot bigger. We also could have done Grinding Wheel. I feel like so many things could have gone better this fight if we got luckier. Depending on luck is maybe a bad call, but... Oh, okay, so I need to actually save that Chant of Initiative for the second turn. That's what Andrin has to do. If we want to do Shock Nova and stuff. Because we should have 2 turns with Ballad of Evasion. I'm pretty sure. At least with the purple ones. That was my whole thinking behind all of this. We have Trace, okay. Up to max draw, max energy here. We can tune up. Find a Ballad of Conquest. Could Trace for Zek. He's got Cursomancy. We like Recurring Nightmare. We don't need that. I like all of this. I probably have to get rid of this Curse Nightmare. See what we draw. Could be another purple thing. Ooh, okay. Yeah, last reward. Perfect. We'll do one more. Oh wait, this gets a vanished card. Well, at least it gets the free vanished card that we duplicated, am I right? That's interesting. Yeah, okay, we'll be fast. Fast enough. Now. We didn't get our, we did get our draw card. Okay, so we got Infestation. Very big. We got Cursomancy. Also very big. Give draw to Nav next turn, or Energy, probably. We want to Curse of Fragility. Can do this. We got Cursonomicon, perfect. 122 damage to ourselves if we wanted to. We can do a little bit more marking. Curse of Fragility staying in the deck. Pretty good. This is not going to be enough. And I can feel it already. It's not quite there. He's just got 16% resistances. Yeah, he's way too high. And Black Death doesn't really get much better. Doesn't matter too much. Okay, we got the Curse of Decay. That's great. Now his resistances can be lowered. Hold up. We added 5 Decay charges to him. Right, that's 5 Decay. Count them. He was at 16% Dark Resist. And now he's at 1%. But these should be 8% resistance reduction per charge, right? Or it should just be 8% if it's only 1 decay charge matters. But I'm pretty sure it's per charge, and he's at 1 per... How did that happen? Oh, he was at 16 probably when he had some dark on him. That's probably what it was. I know now. Nah, we never got Cursomancy. Oh yeah, we did. We did. We have Mana Gem. That's gonna be a lot of energy. So can we survive in any relevant fashion? This is gonna be the most damage, so I might as well do this. Also, Pestilence maybe is useful against the clones. Wait, it says per charge, but also doesn't stack. The perk doesn't stack, but it is per charge. So I think I have to... Okay, we don't survive on Andrin because of the burning. Because we have negative resistances. Okay, so Andrin can't even survive a single turn. Obviously, yeah, we're dying there. Okay. We'll reload the combat. We can do this better. We can do this a lot better. Andrin's turn sucks. Ballad of Evasion's good. We need to lower his resistances by quite a bit more than we did. I think I have to get rid of the detection. We want to draw setup. The deflect into expert tracker is good, and then we'll trace ourselves again. And this time we just trace ourselves. Having the speed is nice. But we've got to trace ourselves here so we get all the stuff that we want. Ballad of Conquest we can throw in the bin. Chant of Initiative we need on the second turn, but we don't even survive a second turn, so we have to get rid of him first turn, because Andrin's gonna die. Thanks to having no resistance to fire. And his block doesn't last or anything like that. But yeah. Uproot is something we could also get later. I hate that my other good cards on the bottom of my deck here. We'll draw into multiple setups. That should be good enough. We can put Chant of Initiative back on. Won't matter that much. Ballad of Evasion maybe is necessary. Maybe the weapons cache is necessary. So we can scavenge a setup. We could scavenge a Ballad of Conquest so we have more damage here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good at all. Ballad of Evasion was good here. We have Wild Hunt, but like, what does that really do for me? Can't believe it's on the bottom of the deck. That's unfortunate. We might have to go back. Piercing Howl, no. Cold Snap, no. Shadow Imbuement, does this even matter? This doesn't matter. So we get rid of that. The Book of Nightmares is fine. I think I got rid of Scroll of Intellect last time too, and we found a better one, so I'm okay with that option. That little trade-off there. We can get more Mark down, but we could also potentially reduce his resistances more, which is possibly better. This is just a maybe reduce resistances if we get the correct small weapons. Let's try it. Ah, we got unlucky. Okay, yeah, Andrin's super dead. Curse Torment, cool, cool, cool. This is all the stuff that we got. We knew we had it. Tome of Intellect. So we know we have the draw there. So we can do a draw here, see what we get. We did get Defiled Legacy. That's actually huge. Okay, so the turn, the way it goes, it's probably just like max out Curse of Torment, Defiled Legacy. That would probably be best. So we need energy on the frog. We need this. We probably need Book of Nightmares though. Ah, I need more energy. Maybe I have to get rid of the Book of... Maybe I have to get rid of the Book of Nightmares? Because like if I'm spending it on this anyways, which I have to because we need to reduce his resistances. Yeah, minus 20 resistances. It's going to be a lot better. Almost maxed out on draw there. We knew we were drawing Encore. I can self-trace now. We want to draw into the tune-up. Oh, I didn't have as much draw on the frog? Or I didn't scry for the frog this time, so I didn't get to have Ballad of Conquest in hand. So he'll have a little bit less of that going on for him. Let's see, if we draw this, we draw tune-up. Last reward doesn't exactly get me what I want to get. Oh, the frog's turn got a lot worse with all the stuff we just did there. Tune-up, the Ballad of Evasion, which I guess we need. Vigilance. Now we get our setup. And we have the Ballad of Conquest, which is cool. We want to play it even. So we have Encore, Ballad of Conquest. Play both. We'll do that. I don't need Chant of Initiative, but that doesn't even matter. I don't get to choose here. 35 sharp. And we have Cursomancy starting hand. Doesn't matter if I get rid of the Scroll of Intellect or not, so I might as well keep it. The Mana Gem is going to be less useful now, though. So we'll get rid of that. And we hopefully draw enough. Okay, we have Cursonomicon, opening hand. Does give us some good stuff. We have a lot better draw. Cursomancy, Infestation. Let's get going on the damage here. Should have played that in a slightly different order, but it's fine. We want to hit him with damage while he's got lower resistance. Minus 40% isn't that low even. Yeah, we got like everything. Deep Darkness we could draw. Oh no. Seems like the run is going smoothly. This is going. It's going somewhere for sure. Okay, we have that for the damage. Could double up the darkness now. I'm not really gonna have a better choice. It's a little bit too low of damage. Because unfortunately, hand check counters me a little bit hard. And I need to have a better first turn. Andrin's first turn was just awful. Yeah, even with all that damage, we're still only 6,000. He's got so much shadow resist. We have to take it down further. Andrin's Wild Hunt is on the bottom of his deck, which is awful. Wait, did we survive? Oh, because I had buffer? Wait, what even is this? That's weird. Okay, I was like talking like the run's over, which it feels like it should be still. I mean, we're gonna be in trouble in a second here. But I guess I'll play my cards. Might as well detection. Uproot. Uproot. I don't know. They're gonna heal like everything off of him anyways. But we have an option. Could do more detection. They're gonna get rid of all his mark. It's gonna make me very sad. Set up last reward. Uproot. Yeah, I don't know. Don't kill Zek. Oh, they purged his Gustav's evasion. So yeah, we're not getting any more sharp. Oh, they killed Navalea. That's good. They didn't heal. You know, you can't say they healed. And we survived because I have HP. But then Andrin dies from the shock. Hilarious. Alright, here's my epic turn. Ooh, spectacular. Yeah. Alright. Shoot. Like, I feel like Book of Nightmares is pretty critical. We're in real bad shape. Am I able to do this? I forget. Yeah, because that gets me set up immediately. Whew. And then we trace? Yes, because we don't want to do uproot. And we need to deflect into some other stuff. Okay, maybe this is okay. Maybe I can still have a little bit better of a turn. We need to make Gustav's turn better. We got Expert Tracker. We can put Conquest on the top. We have a Scavenge for a setup if I need it, which I do. Scavenge for a setup. What am I trying to draw to? Trying to be able to play Ballad of Evasion turn 1. Do I need to do that though? Alright, if we know we can survive a turn, this changes things slightly. Because Andrin having Chant of Initiative in his deck next turn will actually really help us out. But but we can't play Ballad of Evasion or Ballad of Conquest with him if that's the case. And if that's the case, then my main goal should be, I should put Chant of Initiative on top. We need GA in here. Yeah, GA would have had the right decks built. He would have known. Okay, Book of Nightmares. So we know that this is bad. We know that that's bad. We can't do Piercing Howl. The Tome of Intellect is like maybe what's good in my life. If we're not playing Book of Nightmares, we're just in trouble though. I don't know, this all seems very iffy to me. The Cold Snap play not working makes me very sad. Part of this is like this could all work really well. If we got a smooth hand, we'd easily win. But without a smooth hand, it's a little bit tight. Now, Gustav playing the Ballad of Evasion is maybe what we need. We save the Chant. What could I possibly get? We could lower his resistances even more. We could get a lot of mark on the next turn, but that doesn't really matter too much. Pick a card from your discard pile, have it vanish. A lot of cards could vanish anyways. So let's uproot this guy. Trace the frog. The frog needs the trace. We have the Chant of Initiative on the frog. We know we're getting... Well, we wanted to get rid of one of these things, right? What did I get rid of? I got rid of, like, his self-trace, and that was just totally fine. So now we have Uproot. We have Adrenaline for next turn, and I save the Chant of Initiative. Yes, I think this is the way. Because we're going to do Tome of Intellect. I'm going to scroll there. We got Dark Miasma. We drew our Shock Nova. It's going to be a little bit annoying, actually. Gonna make sure the frog has maximum energy. Transmission there. Defiled Legacy, I can't help but feel, is going to be like the way to go for resistance reduction purposes. Yeah, I mean, like, it's huge. Grinding Wheels, also a lot of sharp we could apply. But let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 13. So he's at minus 76% resistance now. Now we have the Ballad of Conquest. Gustav has the good turn. I'm going to save here because I think this is about as good as I can pull it off. And I'm hoping that I can live through the next turn. I think in order to do that, Gustav has to play Ballad of Evasion. But if he plays Ballad of Evasion, we might be able to speed up Navalea. She might be able to draw Shock Nova, and I might be able to have a chance. Did you catch how many mites that was? There's a lot of mites going into this. Okay, we got a tune-up, which we play. We need the Ballad of Evasion over the Ballad of Conquest, I think. We play Vigilance. See what we get. We got Last Reward, which is good, because we can do the Ballad of Conquest twice. We have Ballad of Evasion. Last Reward. Oh, I can get rid of the... I do play tune-up. I can get rid of the chant here. Okay, I can play this slightly better if I need to. Ballad of Conquest. Sharp. We're at 29, which is not great, but it's okay. I'm going to speed up Navalea just a little bit. I don't think that matters, but, like, it matters in my heart. There's the Curse of Exhaustion we're getting rid of. And then the Mana Gem we're getting rid of this turn. And we'll need it next turn? Okay. These are the plays that define us. Yeah. Okay, we have Infestation. We got Cursomancy. We got Cursonomicon. Never forget the Cursonomicon. It's pretty sweet. I feel like I'm getting worse and worse curses each time. No, I got Curse of Torment. That's pretty good, actually. Never mind. I take back everything I've ever said about that. That's really good. I think Navalea having more energy next turn will be good if we get there. We'll do this Curse of Fragility. Because it could make our other things cheaper. We could save Black Death if we really think we're going to want it. He's got negative resistances. I do like it. Okay, now we do this other Curse of Fragility. Now we want to draw. We have Curse of Torment. This is good. It's more resistance reduction. He is low. It's good. It's certainly not bad. It's just also not enough. It turns out it's just not enough. We're doing a ton of damage, and maybe we could have a better damage turn later. But right now, this just isn't enough. Ah, we're so close. 500 damage a pop was great. Okay, if we survive this, I have a chance here. No, wait, I don't, because now I don't have enough buffer. Wait, was it Andrin who has the buffer charges? Sorry. Why does it change? Okay, front hero, front hero. It's always front hero. How did Andrin survive that one time? Does anybody know? This is super over. How did Andrin survive that? I was worried this was going to be a puzzle of a lifetime here. Wait, he doesn't even provide the most buffer charges. It's literally the way it chains. It depends on how the attack of hand check chains, which probably depends on my card order. Because his attack... Okay. Alright, we play this. So what happens is this... So Dark Lightning, if it chains and goes to Gustav, we live. If it chains and goes back to Andrin, Andrin dies from the burning applied by Pyroblast. Oh, that's so frustrating. That's really frustrating. Okay. What if we tried maximum damage sharp? We don't worry about Ballad of Evasions at all. We just let's try to do our maximum damage that we possibly can. That means that Andrin plays his mark cards as best he can. We're not getting to Wild Hunt. It literally is on the bottom of the deck. So we stack damage. We don't worry about turn 2 for right now. And then we see how that goes. Because maybe that's the way. So we need to save our Trace for Goose. The Goose needs the Trace. Uproot's actually maybe a card that we want, but we can get better. Detection, maybe we want to draw into it, potentially. Actually. And then we have a setup that I didn't want to do now, because that was a dumb way to do that. It's fine. It just means we dig into our deck a little bit less deep. We get the Scavenge. We want to do the Ballad of Conquest, but we can't do the Ballad of Conquest now, because I maybe need to draw that Chant of Initiative. Well, I could draw it still. We like having the maximum resistances taken down on that guy. Andrew needs a better turn, so maybe Tome of Intellect's gone. I see the Hansfire has been a bit difficult. Sorry, I had to go like 20 minutes ago. My brother called, no worries. Yeah, Hansfire has been very difficult. We unfortunately just have a really bad draw. I think I'm going to try it this way this time. We're gonna try maximum damage. Things would be different if my good cards weren't on the bottom. But they are. So maximum damage entails Ballad of Conquest here, and I think, I don't know, it's either Uproot or... it's probably Uproot. Alright, then we need to trace for Goose. This feels like worse damage. I feel like I played worse. It's probably because I did. What do we got here? Ballad of Conquest is what we want to get. We don't need that Chant of Initiative, that's right. And then we don't need the Trace Self. Okay. So this is more along the lines of what I wanted to see. Now we do need to play this. We got the Shock Nova, right? It's not very good. We don't care so much about like the survival here. The energy situation does need to be fixed for the Goose, which means we're still playing Curse Torment for just 3, which is not as much as I need it to be. We did get the tune-up. We know we knew we were going to get that. We know we find this Ballad of Conquest. Tactical thinking. We got the last reward, so we can do something like this. This, and last reward. Get our Ballad of Conquest. It's fine. Do that. In tactical thinking, we can draw, which maybe matters. It doesn't matter. Because we can either play Ballad of Conquest or we can play 2 accuracies. Let's see, this is 9, this is 12, but this is actually 4.5, so it's 11. So 12 is just barely better. So we actually do this. At 46 sharp, but a little bit less bless, but that's fine. And then we get rid of this Curse of Exhaustion. We like the mana gems in this case. And we try. We try for the damage. We have a lot more damage this time. I just need to play my cards at the correct time. I feel like I have a little bit less draw somehow. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure I should be drawing like to max, but I keep having space regardless. So we do something like this. And then I can do Reoccurring Nightmare maximum times. It's a good amount of damage. It's not the most damage. You need to play this. Oh, I could have had more mark on him. That would have been maybe a play. We have to find it. There's our the Reoccurring Nightmare. Plague Rat. Cursonomicon existing is not what we need. Okay, it's got to be Reoccurring Nightmare. All the times. Oh, we did it. Okay. Whew. Yeah, maximum damage. Why did I ever doubt my damage? Okay. So if we can get a better draw this time, I will be forever grateful. It's kind of better. Okay. Alright. Don't be on the bottom of the deck. Oh, Wild Hunt's on the top. You love it. You love to see it. It's so good. Okay. Deflect draws into setup. So we will be fast. I think I didn't need this Song of Celerity at the very end here. Yeah, let's actually go. This is amazing. Oh, we made it. Okay. I'm gonna save. This is the final fight. I have like so many Ballad of Evasions that like I don't feel like I'm gonna need. We have Wild Hunt, we can play it. We know we're drawing into some good stuff. I hope we're getting up to 50 mark here. Pretty good. We're not going to need this chant of initiative, it looks like. And we're going to lower his resistances by a lot, and he's going to have 50 marks, so okay. That's a good start. We didn't get draw for Navalea. That's an awful start. Okay. I forgot there's some cards that I need. But hey, we're here now. And maybe it'll be okay. Dark Miasma. Ooh, we got the Cold Snap. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm thinking maybe there's a chance here. Even though this looks really bad right now. It really all depends on how this goes. Then we can stack it. Stack it. Alright, he's at negative 95% resistances. Of course, Torment is fine, right? Yeah, it's pretty fine. Oh, the next 2 spells, that's funny. I actually should have done that twice. No, Decay doesn't stack, so it's better to have the maximum Decay. Wait, what happened? I went to go grab some cookies? You'll have to rewind. I found the line. I just went all in on damage. The answer was always going in on damage. Ballad of Conquest. I don't think I actually want to see it. I think 1 Ballad of Conquest is enough for me. We're going to be drawing our 2 Chant of Accuracies. Yeah. Okay, we have this. Oh, I could be faster, I suppose. GA possessed your body? 100%. 100%. Okay, we actually, this isn't the best turn from the frog here. I've had better. I feel like I want to trace on the rat, but maybe I don't have to trace on the rat. Maybe I need to trace on myself. No, we have to trace on the rat for the Cursomancy sort of stuff. Yeah, we have to get rid of all this. Then we have Sharp? Question mark? Really bad frog turn. Really bad frog turn. We got Infestation though? Okay, we don't have Cursonomicon plays. Cursomancy. Okay, this is gonna be tight. Because we need to draw like everything in the right order here. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is how I thought that was gonna go. Book of Nightmares being in the draw pile is very rough. Oh, okay. Random heroes, jumped twice, clone. I don't know, maybe there's a chance? I don't know. See if we survive. Eh? Hey, Andrin died, okay. Well, that's a reload. Alright, gotta find out the new route. Whew, okay. Yeah, so Andrin needs to draw his draw card. That's obviously pretty important. Was I able to draw here? I drew Wild Hunt. It's definitely a play that I could draw. I might not be able to afford to do Wild Hunt. Let's be real. 2, 3. Ooh, it's so bad. Why is this so bad? Oh. Yeah, Andrin's draw. We needed to not have it be this bad. Wait, this isn't better. This is just worse. Okay. Expert Tracker's rough. Being on the bottom of the deck. Is there anything I can do? I might have to trace myself. I think that's the play. So we have to... So if I want to do that, we draw. We trace self. Get rid of the Ballad of Evasion. Get rid of the Uproot. Get rid of that. And then we draw again. Oh, but I should have done the Wild Hunt first there. Reload. I think I'm going to do this right. I got it. I got it. We have to trace ourselves with the purple trace as well, which I hate doing, but we have to. It's very, very important. I still like having a million mark on this guy. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Could spend our energy like this. No, we want to do that. And then we have to trace ourselves once again. Get rid of the Ballad of Conquest. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We can last reward it if we really want to do that. Now we have setups and scavenges. Okay. Wait, this doesn't draw me into the other setup and scavenge, does it? It doesn't. Unless I last reward this. Put Song of Celerity on top. We could scavenge last reward. Okay, I'm thinking here. I'm thinking. Trying to use this noggin of mine. Trying to make it work. Okay, we actually might need more draw on the rat. The rat needs draw. That might need draw. Scroll of Intellect's good to get rid of. Helping Hand, maybe. Get rid of it. See what we draw. Tome of Intellect we keep. We hope for the best. We have a lot more draw on her this time, so it's better. Okay, this is a lot of mark, if I want to play it. We can scavenge an Uproot, or we could scavenge a Last Reward, play like a Ballad of Conquest, or we could scavenge just a Ballad of Conquest, can't I? Yeah, and then we could play it, and that would also give us the maximum mark. Or close to it, just about. Or we could play the Ballad of Evasion. Not having any vulnerable on this guy seems like a little bit of a mistake, but maybe we'll be fine anyways. And we can set up, but like, doesn't really matter. Put this on top, sure. Okay. How did we draw so bad? Wait, I thought I had a better draw than this. Looks like I got rid of more cards. Let's see, we're gonna do this. Okay, we got more. It's interesting. We did get Cold Snap. So we have the Defiled Legacy Cold Snap. I think we're actually gonna have enough energy for the frog. Andrin got more energy. That was unnecessary. So maybe we don't play Dark Ritual. In which case we could Defiled Legacy, play our Cold Snap on Curse of Torment. And we play it for 4. And then we play this one. We're up to 20. So he's at negative 95 anyway. So yeah, the vulnerabilities didn't matter. So this is actually really good. We're gonna save here so I don't have to go all the way back. I think this is pretty good. I don't think I missed out on anything efficiency-wise. Part 2. Okay. Save here. Go back to this frog turn if we need to. I'm like trying to see the lines. Okay, we have the trace on self. It's good. If we want to get rid of this Ballad of Conquest, it's good, which I think I do. I think that's fine. Another Scroll of Intellect is exactly what we like to see. Right, we're just not drawing that much in terms of other stuff. So do I want to hope to get better stuff by like drawing out of these chance of accuracies? Maybe. Maybe that's the play. Andrin can still be fast. Okay, we're maxing out the draw and energy there. We gotta have the more draw. And then you don't know what you're getting. And it's probably bad, but we could just make sure we're maxed out on draw here. And energize. We get the setup. Okay, we get the encore for the Ballad of Conquest. So it's about the same. That's 33 sharp. And we can do a Ballad of Evasion. So now we can play the Cursenomicon if we find it, and I can do Curse of Fragilities. Okay, so we get rid of Malicious Eye, get rid of Curse of Exhaustion, and we try to draw into our deeper cards. Okay. That was really good. I think this is the setup for Zek's turn, so let's just make sure I play it correctly by doing another save. Okay, he's at 10,800, or basically 10,900 HP. It's a lot of HP to chunk through, but he's going to be taking a lot from Dark. We have Infestation, we have Cursenomicon, so we can do that straight away. We don't have our Curse of Nightmares, which is rough, but it's maybe okay. We'll have this for next turn. Okay, we got Weakness, which is funny, but not like huge damage potential. Ah, he's not actually at maximum Dark Weakness. Or not as much as he could be. So we'll keep that in mind as we play here. I want to get rid of Mana Gem, given what does and doesn't matter here. Drain Life is probably one of our highest damage cards straight away. So we'll do the draw on this. This is actually a good draw. Can we have more Dark? We can have 11 Dark, basically. Alright, well. Deep Darkness. That was 1,000 damage right there. The Darknesses are popping. We're popping off. It's going. Alright, Curse Fragility. I'd like to see that a little bit sooner, maybe. Wow, we're really just continuing. It's close. It's really close. Can we get there? Oh my gosh. Okay, can anyone survive and take him down? He's at 422 HP. Tell me someone's got this. Andrin, you slowed down the wrong guy. You needed to slow down the clone. Okay. This is a manageable situation. We could Ballad of Evasion, right? I have no way to guarantee that. It's a 50-50 whether I Ballad of Evasion here. Tell me it's Ballad of Evasion. Yes! Okay. Hold up. Might be able to survive the clone. Okay, all monsters. You get to go down later. I don't know, maybe this will do some damage. Dude, Andrin's close. Andrin's really closing in on this guy. I don't have Song of Celerity, hilariously. So we actually don't go that much faster. Okay, Martyrdom's obviously not going to matter, so... Clone, don't ruin me. Yes, okay. So we have the Shock Nova? Yes, this is it. We have the Shock Nova, but Zek's still too slow, but now he's not. Now he's fast enough. Okay. Then we have the Curse of Nightmares in the deck, and so even though he's going to have, like, no energy, we just give him maximum sharp. We give him draw. He's at 50 sharp. It's something. Sure, more sharp for Zek. I don't know what he's gonna draw. It could be good stuff, could be bad stuff. It's gonna be great stuff. Let's go. Alright. Alright, we're gonna finish it. Turn 2. Not even close. Wow, we have we have so much damage. But yeah, that's the end of the run. If you did enjoy this video, I hope you leave a like. We're gonna disrespect him by having him die to a chained malicious eye. And that's gonna be that. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Gonna go over the stats, of course. Oh, that's right. This account doesn't have all the best scores. All right, 5-hour run. Totally 5 hours. Didn't take longer than that. Hey, Mike G, thanks for joining. But yeah, that was a low HP run. Had a really fun time doing that one. Getting all the corrupted cards was just really fun to like think about. Now that I've played it, I'm almost certain there are like a bunch of things I could do better. But that's the fun of playing this game, right? There's lots of new ways to play, lots of improvements. Anybody want to take a guess at Zek's damage? I'm gonna guess 80k. I'll give one of you a second to guess. I'm gonna guess he did 80k. And I'm gonna guess Dark Explosions were 45,000. So a bit over half his damage is what I'm guessing here. Good items, good stuff. Leonti really made the difference there. But yeah, definitely a lot of improvements that could be made to this, but it was good overall. 92k. All right, we're gonna look now. No one's perfect. We all do our best to figure out what we can do. Yeah. Okay, direct damage. Okay, 62k. Wow, way less than I was thinking. Dang it. And 22k on the dark explosions, 40k on the direct damage. Yeah, okay, we did more damage directly. That makes sense. I guess later was where the dark explosions really took off from the Scourge. But yeah, we needed the direct damage on this run. We needed the OTK. Navalea actually did a lot of dark explosion damage, so that was fun. But yeah, that was a pretty great run. We had the powerful from Eldritch Cloak too. I forgot that was a source of powerful for us. We could have had much better items, that's for sure. Zek had kind of bad items. Gustav had really good items. I won't complain about that. Navalea had pretty alright items. Could have had a better ring. Andrin, we probably could have gotten rid of the Hunter's Ring. Stimulant Pills was amazing. I needed to go with the Slice path, because Slice could be a free card that would give us mark on enemies. I forgot to take Slice. We could have been able to afford Continuum Blade. To be fair, I didn't have a draw on attack item, but that would have been a better one for Andrin in the later game. But yeah, that was that. I will see you next time. I don't know what the next challenge is going to be. Maybe I'll go on to Bin's balance patch for a little bit more fun, and then maybe I'll do another challenge a little bit later with all uncommon cards. We shall see. But until then, I hope